Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to FBG.Live. Fredericksburg Heritage Football on the road tonight against Atonement Crusaders in San Antonio, Texas. Crusaders have their captains out on the field. Number 8, David Henriquez. Number 11, Nick Koznowski. Lining up at the end zone, march out. Heritage coming in tonight with a record of 3-1. A lot of games canceled at the beginning of the season. They had one of their district games canceled because of COVID. And we've got the American flag coming out the midfield. The singing of our national anthem. Everybody standing with their hands over their hearts. We got a prayer coming up, Coach. What do we got over there? Haven't seen the prayer yet.
We still have some fans trickling in.
Yeah, I just took my headset off. They are having a moment of prayer, so we'll bow for that and honor our Lord. Looks like they've heard the amen across the field, so we're ready for football. So again, we're here with San Antonio Atonement Catholic School here in San Antonio, district game. Fredericksburg Heritage 3-1 on the season. And we've had, those of you just joined us, we had several games canceled beginning of the season and one district game canceled because of COVID. So I've talked to Coach Shipman this week. Coach, sounds like we are just now, according to Coach Shipman, just getting ready for district, and we're already almost through district.
Yeah, it's definitely been a different type of season, but they've been flexible, adjusting to it, and by starting the season a little bit later, and you know, finding out 3 weeks ago, 2 days before the game, that that game's going to be canceled. So it's just part of the adversity that has happened this season. But the guys, they're out here, they're ready to play, and be looking forward to see what they can do tonight.
It's not anything different than what you're seeing in pro football and college football, games being postponed and canceled, and it's just part of the COVID-19 we're living in right now, and it's good to be on the field tonight. Nice weather. I know Fredericksburg's excited. The opponent tonight, San Antonio Atonement, is not going to be one of the toughest teams they face this year, which is nice because the starters get another week to rest and give a lot of the second team and those guys get a chance to get some game time and get a chance to play and look what they're going to be able to do next year.
Yeah, you want to, so much once November turns, you start thinking about playoffs a little bit. It's that time of season, but at the same time, you got to take each game each week by week, and so tonight facing Atonement, it's a program that's just kind of getting started. They got a lot of freshmen on their roster, so it'll be good for these guys to get out and for our younger guys also to get a lot of reps and get ready for the season.
So tonight looks like Heritage is kicking off tonight, and on defense for Heritage, defensive end number 3, sophomore Jake Roberts. Number 4, freshman cornerback Tristan Roberts. Number 3, sophomore, number 5 defensive end Gage Nelson. Number 8, sophomore cornerback Alex Ludwig. Freshman number 12, linebacker Trace Johns. Number 15, junior cornerback Brooklyn Parsons. Who's kicking off?
I believe that's number 33, Josh Herman.
Josh Herman. He's got a big brace on his arm. Not going to affect his kicking.
That's a good thing. Don't affect the leg too much.
Yep.
Back for Atonement is number 11, Nick Kaznowski.
One of the seniors from Atonement tonight.
Waiting all the clocks get adjusted so we can start the game. I tell you what, though, this game definitely reminds me of the early times back with the generator lights going and everything like that.
The portable scoreboard.
Absolutely, absolutely.
No bleachers over here, so it's kind of fun, like old school Fredericksburg.
There you go. Good kickoff by Josh. Oh, he's trying to run out of the end zone.
Oh, man, did he?
And he got to about the 1 yard line.
Caught it in the end zone. I'm not sure why he brought that out.
Yeah. Not the best decision for Atonement, but hey, maybe they tried to take a chance. See what the Heritage defense can do. One of the things tonight is a lot of these players are going to be in different positions. And that's a good thing, to get some reps at different, so you can kind of build some depth. Guys can get different looks. Brooklyn Parsons has been playing a lot of defensive end. Now he's going to be at cornerback. There's a run right up the middle. Good job by the Heritage defensive line for no gain, bringing up 2nd and 15.
So we have a difficult time here. We're on the sideline right behind the Heritage football team, so we're having a hard time seeing the play. So we'll do our best to call it how we see it. I'm not sure where the cameras are tonight. Where are they
Tillman getting up the pass.
Incomplete.
Good pressure by number 21, Finn Sawtell.
Intended for Gabriel Wentland for Atonement.
Third and 15 on the Atonement 2 yard line. Atonement in tight formation. Running the ball. Looks like Heritage stopped them in the end zone for safety.
Looks like Trace Johns in on the tackle.
Nice play by Trace. Trace been playing a little bit of linebacker. He did a good job there, reading the play, going down the line of scrimmage, and being able to make a tackle.
That's 2 points for Heritage.
Nice job by the Heritage defense. Kick return team now will get out on the field.
So when you were coaching back in the days, did y'all have a lot of games like this where you know it was going to be a easier opponent, and you started the second team and give those guys a chance to play?
Yeah, I mean, you're not talking that way, but in the back of your mind, you know it. And so the biggest battle is to stay motivated, to stay focused for the whole game, not to take plays off. A lot of times these games are the hardest ones to coach.
Yeah.
Because you can get away with errors, and at this time of the season, you don't want to have errors. You want to be fundamentally sound. And so Coach Shipman and Coach Parsons, no question, they're going to be coaching on the littlest things tonight, and they're going to keep the guys alert.
Kicking off for Atonement, number 10, Ian Pro. Who got back there? Number 3 for Heritage, Jake Roberts.
Picks it up at about the 20-yard line, going up the right sideline. Gets to about
nice.
the 32.
On the tackle. Number 11, Nick Kusnowski, one of the seniors from Atonement on the tackle.
Nice return there by Jake. Number 2, Caden Bray. Being in that quarterback, Heritage lining up in a Jaybird formation. John Friction back, straight ISO play.
Uh-oh. That's touchdown, John Fritch. All the way.
About a 48-yard touchdown run.
Just got a handoff off the left side line and just took it to pay dirt. I think one guy from Atonement touched him and tried to tackle him, and that was more than they could handle, and off he went.
A lot of teams have had a hard time tackling John, though. When you're 6'1" and about 220, there's going to be a lot of teams, and especially in 6-man.
And the second fastest guy on the team, he's going to be hard to tackle for anybody.
Yeah.
I would not volunteer to do that.
No. And we will head off to commercial. We'll be right back at FBG Live after this.
Vogel Tractors, specializing in low-hour, high-quality ag equipment. Area farmers and recreational landowners put their confidence in Van and Jamie, knowing their tractors, loaders, and farm implements will exceed expectations. All equipment is well-serviced and field-tested, and if new is what you need, Vogel Tractors is your Rhino Ag equipment dealer in the Hill Country. Warranties, financing, and delivery is available locally or nationwide. Vogel Tractors, located on Highway 290 between Fredericksburg and Stonewall.
All right, Heritage kicking off. He's got a little fumble in the back of the end zone, and he kneels on it this time. He didn't take it out, so they're get a little better field position to start this possession for Atonement.
On those plays, when he's back in the end zone, all he has to do is let it go, and they'll get a touchback. I guess they must have something up that they want to try to take advantage of.
Either that or the coach hadn't taught them what they're supposed to do.
I want to give them the benefit of the doubt.
Got some up their sleeve.
Yeah, but it's a young team.
Yeah,
it's a young team, and this is part of the.
We got 2 seniors and 5 freshmen and 2 sophomores. That's a very young team. So they got a lot of room to learn. And
there goes Atonement on the quick
number 15,
dive.
Gabriel Wentland. Pay dirt, Atonement. I think the young team learned pretty quick there, Coach.
They did.
Wow.
We had it looked like we had our ends in the corner, and they lost sight of the ball, and next thing you know, they lost their keys, and it's off for a touchdown. That was a 60-yard touchdown run by number 15, Gabriel Whitland, for the San Antonio Crusaders.
PA attempt. Andres Sanchez, number 2 for Atonement. High snap, 13. For my throw it 2. Oh, it's tipped.
Knock it down. Heritage knocks it down with about 8 minutes left in the first quarter. Heritage 10, San Antonio Atonement 6, and we'll go to a commercial break and be right back after this on
Hill Country Community Needs Council, helping our neighbors in need. Over 3,000 men, women, and children throughout our community rely upon our services each year. The Needs Council coordinates 28 programs to meet their needs. Programs like crisis assistance, domestic violence support, medical transport, senior services, food for kids, and a community resource center. These services and many more would be impossible without the generous donations and volunteers from our community. Hill Country Community Needs Council, helping our neighbors in need.
All right, welcome back to San Antonio Atonement, hosting Fredericksburg Heritage tonight. Minute 44 left in the first quarter. Heritage 10, Atonement 6. After Atonement just ran a 60-yard touchdown. Number 2, Andres Sanchez kicking off for Atonement.
Number 2, Caden Bray back for Heritage as a returner.
Caden Bray up the sideline. Looks like he's going to go all the way.
He's done that a few times this year.
He's the fastest guy on the team.
He's the fastest guy on the team.
Caden Bray returned the kick for a touchdown for Heritage. That's going to be 16-6.
Caden doesn't need much space, and if he gets a step on you, he's pretty much
You have to have a pretty good angle to stop him. Josh Herman lining up the extra point for Heritage.
Snap to the hole, and the kick
it's blocked. Who's that come through there? Number 8?
Looked like there's a few.
At least David Enriquez, one of the seniors from Atonement, came in and blocked the kick. That's 16-6 Heritage over SA Atonement.
Minute 29 left in the first quarter. Heritage Eagles on top, 16-6. We'll go to commercial. We'll be right back after this.
DR Welding and Construction is the Texas Hill Country's choice for metal buildings using #1 American-made materials. They are fully insured for your protection and peace of mind. If you're in need of a metal building, a horse barn, airplane hangar, warehouse, equipment shed, barn dominium, or a business, DR Welding and Construction, 830-997-1058. On the web, drweldinginc.com. Quality and craftsmanship make the difference at DR Welding and Construction.
Creek Street Dental utilizes the latest technologies in dental care. Dr. McBride has been specially trained to offer the Hill Country sedation dentistry. Anxious patients can sleep through oral surgery in a private room with family nearby. Their CBCT machine provides near-silent imaging, making possible the most painless and effective treatments. iTero technology allows virtual manipulation and modeling, so no more gagging on impression trays. Call 830-990-1178 for the best in your family's dental health today.
We're back live. Herman kicking off for Heritage. Deep in the end zone. Nick Koznowski, he's learning. Fumbled the first one. Kneeled the second one and just left that one to go. And first and 15, San Antonio Atonement. 16-6 Heritage in the lead. First quarter. In case you're just joining us, we've got Heritage has a fairly easy opponent tonight, so a lot of the underclassmen getting a chance to play tonight, get some good experience. Atonement's second, actually their third possession. Pitch to Wentland. Picks up a good gain. That's Heritage number 8. Alex Ludwig on the tackle, sophomore from Heritage.
Good play initially by number 3, Jake Roberts. He was back there but wasn't able to make the tackle, but there was a flag on the field.
It's holding against Atonement.
This will be going back. Maybe that's the reason why Jake wasn't able to make that tackle.
He may have got held. That makes it easier to get the yardage, doesn't it, when you've got your defense being held up? So that's going to come back from the point of infraction. First and what? Is that 15, 25 yards or so or more?
Yeah, first and
Is it 10?
25
Yep.
on the 10-yard line. Nice pressure there by number 5, Gage Nelson.
Incomplete pass.
Looks like the quarterback was anticipating there'd be a receiver out in the flat, and there was nobody there. Second and 25.
Oh, there he is. That stopped pretty good there.
Nice tackle by number 12, Trace Johns.
Yep, Trace Johns, Jake Roberts there. It was back to the original line of scrimmage. 3rd and 15 for Atonement.
Atonement been in the same little Jaybird formation quite a bit, and you'd think our guys, there's a nice play by number 3, Jake Roberts, turning the play back to the inside. Host of Heritage defenders in on the tackle there.
Who else is out on the bottom there? Number 15, Brooklyn Parsons.
Bringing up 4th and 15 on the Atonement 20-yard line.
A while ago it was a minute and something to go. Now is that 6 minutes, 4 minutes, 5? I can't read that clock.
I'm just going to go. It's still in the first quarter.
It's first quarter.
Looks like they're going to punt.
Yep. Number 10, Ian Pro. A left-handed kicker.
Punt had some height on it. Getting a nice little roll. Down to about the 32, 33-yard line. Heritage will take over, 1st and 15.
Going for Heritage, we got still got as Coach Shipman calls them, the Grizzlies. Do you know where that name came from?
I do.
I don't, so I'm asking you because I don't know where Coach Shipman started calling these guys the Grizzlies.
It kind of started back, about 12 years ago. And that was actually when we almost had a JV team going for a couple of games because we had a bunch of kids. And so a lot of the younger ones, we wanted them to fight hard, and they're grabbing and clawing. And I can't think of the kid's name right now, but he just acted kind of like a bear. And it's like, well, that's what we need right there. We need a bunch of little grizzly bears out here.
And it stuck.
And it stuck.
So the second team package has always been called since then the Grizzlies. And so they come in on easy game, or they come in, I guess, when Heritage is way up and wanting to get those guys some experience and put the Grizzlies in.
Yep. Number 4, Tristan Roberts at quarterback.
Oh. Mason Wentland, one of the freshmen from Atonement on the tackle, helping out with also Mick Skeens, another freshman.
I think there's some missed blocking assignments. A loss of about 4, back to 3rd and 15 now. Heritage keeping things pretty simple on offense.
We've got some guys split out to the right now.
Nice.
Trace Johns, complete pass. That's
Number 4.
Tristan Roberts.
Got about 7 yards. Bringing up about 4th and 8. 4th and 9. Heritage kind of stacked the field side and brought a little bump and dump game here to the short end of the field. It's a real, you have to execute the bump and dump, you need a spread back that can make quick decisions back there. Whether to hold on to it for an extra second to set up a block or to let it go to where you can get a good run. There you go, Trace Johns.
Yep, Trace Johns takes handoff with a back pitch and drops the ball at the end. Was it a fumble or was he on the ground? Let's see.
They're going to call him. He was down. But that was enough for a first down. On the
30-yard line.
About 30-yard line.
Just inside the 30.
1st and 15. Nice job there by Trace, lowering his shoulder there to get those extra yards for the first down. That's a good sign to see.
Yeah, fourth and 9.
4th and 9, but also just from Trace's standpoint right there, knowing game awareness, knowing where the first down marker is and being able to lower his shoulder to get those extra yards. He needed 9, and he got about 10. Heritage back in a spread formation.
Spread on this side of the field now. Oops.
Looks like a little bit of a false start.
Trace Johns ready to get on that play, and a little movement. That's going to be 5 yards against Heritage.
These are one of the things that that you want to try to avoid is these mental mistakes, the false starts, the penalties, the missed assignments. It's one thing doing them in practice where you can get redos. Out here in the game, there are no redos. You have to be alert, be sharp. And for a lot of these freshmen, they look across the other side and they see seniors.
Right.
So that's always an adjustment as well. And by getting these reps, game reps, that'll help all. That'll help, especially down the road.
Trace Johns again. Oh, he's got a good cutback.
He's got his penalty yards back.
It's number 8, David Henriquez, one of the seniors from Atonement on the tackle.
And then some. About 7 or 8 yards.
So these guys, a lot of these guys were in Logic team last year, which is Logic is what we call junior high at Heritage, and they play usually during the daytime or the afternoon. There's not the lights on, and when they're on varsity, it's the same game, but it's a different atmosphere for them.
It's good to see the seniors on the side encourage these guys and coaching them up in between plays.
Timeout.
Timeout on the field for Heritage. The first of the half. We will go to a commercial break. You're listening to Heritage Football on FBG.live.
From a foundation of Christian compassion, Cornerstone Clinic is committed to the care of the whole patient and the whole family. With locations in Fredericksburg and Comfort, Cornerstone Clinic board-certified physicians and nurse practitioners practice broad-spectrum medicine for patients of all ages. Evidence-based medicine coming from caring hands and a family-oriented philosophy. Our patients trust Cornerstone Clinic as their medical home. Cornerstone Clinic, health care for the whole family.
Cecil Atkinson Automotive Group. Our family has been serving Southern Texas since 1982. Whether you need a Buick, Cadillac, Chevrolet, Chrysler, Dodge, Ford, Jeep, Ram, or Toyota, we have the right dealership for you. Cecil Motors has dealerships in Kerrville, Burnett, Uvalde, Orange, Hondo, and Del Rio. We also have a huge inventory of used vehicles, and our service department at every location is open Saturdays. When the products are similar, the dealer makes the difference. Cecil Atkinson Automotive Group.
Welcome back to San Antonio Atonement against Fredericksburg Heritage. Trace Johns on the pass. Touchdown.
Number 5, Gage
Nelson. Woo! Heritage. Nice play.
That was a good pass there by Trace.
Wide open in the end zone. Just caught it and turned around and in the pay dirt for Heritage.
About a 25-yard touchdown pass. Bring the score 22-6.
Josh Herman, extra point attempt for Heritage. Blocking a little better this time. Kick is up and good.
There's a flag
There
on
is
the
flag down.
Looks like a personal foul roughing the
Roughing
kicker.
the kicker.
That'll be assessed on the kickoff. 15 yards. Nice job.
So you mentioned earlier a lot of the seniors and starters on the sideline cheering on the Grizzlies. So how do those guys stay motivated when they know they're not going to get to play much at all, if any, tonight? And they got easy game tonight. They won't get to play a lot. The next week maybe not get to play a lot. So they're on the sidelines cheering on the underclassmen.
Well, they want to see their teammates have success because they're practicing with them every day throughout the week. They're seeing how hard these guys are working, so you want them to excel. You want them to do good, and so when you see their hard work paying off in these games, as a teammate, you like seeing that. And I will say, Coach Parsons and Coach Shipman, they expect that. And that's part of things is they're trying to build leaders. They're trying to build men. So that's one of the things, too, is being a servant. Encourage these guys and coach them up, too. Staying involved during the game. But as the whole week went on, they knew, they talked about these types of things. And so these players out here, they're not surprised about what's going on. They knew that as far as playing time and the game plan that Coach Shipman put together. So they'll be ready for it.
Well, 3 or 4 years ago, they were on the same. They were on the other end of it. They were the Grizzlies getting to play when the underclassmen got to watch them. So time for them to do the same thing and help out their teammates.
Nice tackle there by number 21, Finn Sawtell.
Nick Koznowski, one of the seniors from Atonement, on the kick return. 1st and 15 Atonement. Looks like 52 seconds or so in the first quarter. Heritage 24, Atonement 6.
Looks like Atonement's back in their Jaybird formation with a shotgun.
Fumble on the play. It's a drop snap. What do we got?
Looks like Atonement recovered it.
Yep. It's number 3, Michael Cantu, on the recovered snap from Atonement.
Gage Nelson was putting pressure on the end, and looks like he got pretty excited right there.
Yeah.
It's like, whoa, hey, there's a football right here. Second and about 22. High snap. Oh, boy.
He's in the open field.
Oh, boy.
Looks like he's faster than we are, Coach.
I think so.
Mason Wentland,
Nice job there by Mason.
freshman, Atonement.
But I see
Oh,
a flag
I
on
heard
the
whistling.
field.
Where's the flag at? I heard whistling, like there was a flag. Oh, there it is, way down the 20-yard line, Coach.
Yep.
Just now see it. Holding against Atonement. That's going to come back.
For Atonement, those are such devastating plays.
That's two big holding penalties against them so far this game. And it's a young team, lots of freshmen, and they get excited and they see somebody trying to get close to making a tackle, and they want to keep their teammate going. And
at the same time, Heritage has gotten away with some mistakes as well.
Second over 20. Atonement.
They're going to try to go back to number 5. Well, this time he's tackled by number, I can't see the number, 10?
Number 10. Rory Shelton.
Nice job, Rory. And that's the end of the first quarter with the Heritage Eagles 24, San Antonio Atonement Crusaders 6. You're listening to Heritage Eagles football on FPG.live.
ValueMed Pharmacy is Fredericksburg's pharmacy. By putting our customers first, we've earned a sterling reputation as the premier provider in town. With free home delivery, convenient location, and a speedy drive-up window, getting your medications has never been easier. ValueMed offers competitive pricing and accepts most prescription insurance. We're located at 707 North Llano Street, or give us a call at 830-997-8155. Come see why ValueMed Pharmacy truly is Fredericksburg's pharmacy.
Bee Creek Communications is celebrating 20 years of connecting the Hill Country, 20 years of scaling towers, climbing roofs, installing networks, wireless broadcasting, timely responses, friendly service, technical support, expanding coverage, increasing speeds, keeping promises, providing our community with always-on high-speed internet. Bee Creek Communications, celebrating 20 years of serving you.
All right, we're back live from San Antonio Atonement. Heritage Eagle football. Begin the second quarter, Heritage 24, Atonement 6. Atonement's got the ball, third down and about 12 yards.
Are they about on the 20-yard line?
Yep.
You see if Heritage here can get a stop. Atonement's had a little bit of success these last couple of plays, giving it to number 5.
He's got it again.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah, all
that's
good.
better.
Yep. They outside contained him in, and
nice job by Trace Johns there, number 12 for the Heritage Eagles on the tackle.
He's been doing great on defense tonight. Been on a lot of tackles.
Yeah, Trace's been doing a nice job at that linebacker position. Trace just being a freshman, getting a lot of good reps.
And he's quarterbacking out there. He's telling other teammates where to go and where to be, and that's what you like to see. Somebody's got to take charge out there, and looks like he's the man for it right now, and that's going to be nothing but good stuff coming up in the future for him. Atonement back in the punt formation. Oh, flag.
Looks like a little false start. Yep. I'll back them up 5. One of the things Trace, you can tell he likes to hit.
Yeah.
he wants to hit. He just needs to continue to work on his fundamentals and breaking down a little bit. You can try to see where they can. He wants the big hit every single play, which is a good problem to have. You like to see the physicality coming out there, but
so Heritage knows that they're punting. Why don't we have a kick returner back?
Probably just playing punt safe.
That's a six-man thing.
Right.
You watch 11-man football, and they're going to have a returner back there.
There's a nice kick there by number 10.
Yep.
He's going to get a nice roll.
It's kind of a rugby kick like you see down. A lot of college players are doing the rugby-style punt kick. 20-yard line.
About a 42-yard punt. Not bad.
So we're talking about the Logic football a while ago, about some of these kids were playing Logic or junior high last year. Heritage Logic team won the state championship this week, if you saw that or not. State champs for TAPS Logic. And so a lot of those guys will be out here next year on Friday night underneath the lights playing with the state championship medal under their belts, which is pretty exciting. And those of you watching the game tonight, just congratulations to Heritage Logic team, the TAPS state championship football team this year.
Good job, guys. Coach
Matt Roberts, see him up in the stands tonight. He's been coaching, I think, Logic team since they started. He had kids playing and just volunteer as a volunteer coach, and just kind of study with Coach Shipman and try to learn the same lingo, the same plays that they're doing on varsity, and
it helps
getting those guys trained up.
It helps. Oh, nice
Trace
pass there by
Johns.
Tristan Roberts on the quick little screen pass to number 12, Trace Johns.
Oh,
And he's going.
there.
He's going. Oh! Nice
Ca-
hard run there by number 12, Trace Johns.
Michael Cantu saving the touchdown. There's a couple of flags down there. Might have been a face mask, or what? It looked like a clean tackle, but they'll see it better than we can.
Personal foul face mask, and they'll march
Yep.
half the distance
Yep.
to the goal. First and goal on the 14-yard line. Nope, 7-yard line.
Timeout. Timeout Heritage. We're going to take a quick break and go to commercials. This is FBG.live.
Be the envy of the neighborhood with the lush, thriving lawn from All Around Irrigation, LLC. We are dedicated to providing friendly, professional service to leave you with outstanding results. We have built a reputation for getting the job done right. We offer a number of services, including land clearing, development, rain collection, drainage, and of course, landscaping irrigation. The grass can be greener on your side when you call All Around Irrigation, LLC today.
72 Degrees Air Conditioning and Heating offers a wide variety of services to Fredericksburg and the Hill Country. Repairs, installation, maintenance, design, even air quality control for allergies. 72 Degrees Air Conditioning and Heating, Fredericksburg's comfort company. Fast, same-day service and world-class technicians make 72 Degrees Fredericksburg's company of choice. Emergency service 24/7. Call 830-997-5651, 72degreestexas.com. License number TACLB 27138E.
We're back live from San Antonio Atonement. Heritage Fredericksburg football. Heritage down in scoring position. Trace Johns, quarterback, takes a snap, handoff, and pushes his way close to the goal line. That's number 8 from Atonement on the tackle, David Enriquez.
Got to about the 2, gain of 5 on the play. Nothing fancy about that play. Just hand off, give it to
Straight
Trace,
up
and
the
let him
head,
go.
yep. He's a hard runner, and he showed speed on that play before last. He got on the sideline. He was moving down the line. So
this will be a good see how well the Heritage offensive line can get their blocks right now. I got a feeling Coach Shipman, that this is something that they've been working on pretty consistently, trying to execute blocks to get these short yardage plays. Same play again.
over the left side. We got a flag on the play over here on the Heritage sideline.
Looks like offsides
Against
on Atonement. Heritage will take the penalty so they can recoup the down. Number 4, Tristan Roberts at quarterback. Second and goal on the 2. Tight formation.
Trace Johns.
Trace Johns right up the gut.
Yep. Touchdown Heritage. That'll make it 30-6 over Atonement.
Nice job by Trace.
We'll bring in the starters for the extra point. That was one of the things that I know Coach Shipman was disappointed in against Cedar Park. They gave up 10 points on extra points, missed attempts. So he made some adjustments, and I think he's going to keep bringing those guys in. Extra points. Well, looks like he's not. Is he going to run it in this time?
That's what it looks like.
Well, that's what I get for thinking what Coach Shipman was going to do. Now they're going to go in for 1 point.
Oh,
Jake Roberts
nice job.
around the right corner. Jake Roberts, extra point for Heritage. That's a 1 point, 31-6. That's one thing I love about Coach Shipman. I mean, they had terrible extra points for the last one of the games against Cedar Park. Lost 10 points because of that, and instead of keeping the same guys in, he switched up the kicker, he switched up the holder, the offensive line, and worked on it. And then they got back again next game against Bulverde. Actually gets Bulverde and kicked almost all the extra points. So just a small adjustment, and that's one of the things he talked about. With now he's got some data and getting to see some game film and make adjustments.
Well, that was one of the things that really kept Heritage in the first game of the season against Lakey, because Lakey had a lot of missed PAT opportunities. And it's a huge part of the six-man game is PATs. There's always a lot of scoring, and if you can convert your 2-point kicks, that can add points in a hurry.
Three extra points is a touchdown, six-man. With a short kick.
Nice tackle there
Kuznowski on the
by number 21.
Finn Sawtell, one of the seniors from Heritage.
Nice play there by Finn. Got a 1:03 left in the second quarter. See if Heritage can get a stop here. Heritage still has a timeout left if they want to use it. Atonement has 3. Toss to number 5. Nice job there by number 10 for Heritage. Rory Shelton forcing it back inside.
Who's
to
on the
the
tackle?
linebacker, Trace Johns.
Yep, Trace Johns on the tackle. But you have to have the outside containment to push those guys back in, because you got the linebackers coming from the inside out, and if your backfield is pushing them back inside, that takes the sideline out of the game and let those big guys make the tackle.
Atonement's had some success running to the outside with number 5. Now they do it number 15. Oh, there was a nice tackle. Who is that?
Is it number 8? Number 3?
Or number 12?
Trace Johns. Excuse us, folks. Yeah, we're on ground level behind the Heritage bench, so we can't see all the plays quite as well as we'd like to. So if it's one of your one of your grandsons that made the tackle and we missed it, we apologize ahead of time.
Third and 20, tackle there by number 12, Trace Johns.
Misdirection. That didn't fool Trace Johns. He is just everywhere. Offense, defense, having a great game. Freshman from Heritage.
I imagine that's how he likes it.
Yeah. Even just the way he stands out there, he looks like he's got a little chip on his shoulder, and he's looking for somebody to, whether he's tackling him or if he's running the ball, he wants to hit somebody.
Atonement in punt formation. Heritage has nobody back playing punt safe. Nice punt again by number 10, Ian Pro. Oh,
he didn't get a good bounce. He got a good Heritage bounce, but not good for them.
30-yard line. About a 30-yard punt.
See, I'm talking about Trace, how he looks like he wants to hit somebody all the time, whether he's running or tackling. That's something you don't coach. That's just something that's born into somebody. And
yep.
I mean, you've been around football a long time. You got a lot of players that were like that, and some that avoid contact, some that are fast to try to avoid it, some that didn't want to get in the tackle, and you got guys like Trace Johns that just, they want to be in every play, in on the action, tackling somebody, hitting somebody. And so I guess you coach them, you just undo the chain and let them go.
Yeah, you just try to harness it all in the right direction. Heritage in a spread formation.
Long snap. Oh, quick pass. That was a good play, but incomplete to Trace Johns.
Looks like it was a little bit high snap, but
So he oversnapped the quarterback, and thankfully the tailback that got the snap, he was smart enough to pass it.
exactly, he knew he couldn't run.
So if you're watching six-man, don't know all the rules, the person that takes the snap cannot run the ball. He's have to hand it off, pitch it, throw it. So the quarterback that was supposed to get the snap went over his head. Running back got the snap, and smart play by passing it. So what happens if the quarterback does try to run it?
Penalty.
5-yard penalty, just stop the play and bring it back.
Oh, little play
Justin
action
Roberts.
pass to number 8, Alex Ludwig.
Nice move on the sideline there. Tackled by number 11, Nick Koznowski, one of the seniors from Atonement.
Alex got about 13 yards, bringing up 3rd and 2.
It's nice to see Sam Richburg out on the sideline tonight. One of the seniors from Heritage out for the season with a hurt knee. He's got headset on, so he's helping coach. Listen to the coaches in the sidelines and on the watching the film to see what he can help out, offer him for the as is like another coach on the sidelines for them. Flag on the play. Handoff to Jake Roberts, tackle right at the line of scrimmage.
Looks like it's offsides again on the Atonement Crusaders. That'll make a first down for Heritage.
Well, it's going to be tough for Atonement. They had Heritage down there on 3rd down and tackled them and offsides, first down.
They've been getting off to a pretty good jump on a couple of the plays. Heritage might need to change up the snap count a little bit.
Jake Roberts.
Nice run by Jake.
Couple little moves there. That's nice for him.
Brought up another first down. Probably about a...
Well, 1st and goal now.
Or not quite. It's 1st and 15.
Right on the 15-yard line, yep.
Yeah. I guess they can get down to about the 1 and still get a first down. Atonement's really been selling out on the run. See if Heritage does a little bit of play action pass. No, give it back to Jake.
Jake Roberts cutting back across the grain. Uh-oh, he's touchdown Heritage.
Nice run there by Jake.
Jake Roberts. Pay dirt Heritage. That'll be 37-6. 4 minutes to go in the half.
See Heritage. Are they going to kick the PAT or are we going to run it in?
I'll just wait till I see them line up. Last time I started talking about it, kicking the extra point, and they ran it. So I'll just watch and see. Looks like they're going to. What are they going to do?
They're going to run it.
They're going to run on the play. So get some offensive practice there, which is good.
Heritage in a Jaybird formation.
Oh, flag on the play. Before the play, that must be against Heritage.
Offside on Heritage.
Offsides.
Somebody didn't line up correctly.
Yeah.
Those are those mental plays that Coach Shipman is talking about that'll drive him nuts.
Now they're going to try it from the 8 yards out, I guess. Tristan Roberts back in for the quarterback for Heritage. One of the freshmen on the Grizzly lineup for Heritage. Trace Johns, throwback.
Does he get it? Oh, nice job by the Heritage defense. Number 11 keeping number 4 Tristan Roberts out.
Nick Kosnowski for Atonement with great defensive play. That was, had a throwback. It was wide open, and he closed on it pretty quick.
All right, that's 37-6. You are watching Fredericksburg Heritage Football on FBG.live.
Vogel Tractors, specializing in low-hour, high-quality ag equipment. Area farmers and recreational landowners put their confidence in Van and Jamie, knowing their tractors, loaders, and farm implements will exceed expectations. All equipment is well-serviced and field-tested, and if new is what you need, Vogel Tractors is your Rhino Ag equipment dealer in the Hill Country. Warranties, financing, and delivery is available locally or nationwide. Vogel Tractors, located on Highway 290 between Fredericksburg and Stonewall.
Hill Country Community Needs Council, helping our neighbors in need. Over 3,000 men, women, and children throughout our community rely upon our services each year. The Needs Council coordinates 28 programs to meet their needs. Programs like crisis assistance, domestic violence support, medical transport, senior services, food for kids, and a community resource center. These services and many more would be impossible without the generous donations and volunteers from our community. Hill Country Community Needs Council, helping our neighbors in need.
We're back live from San Antonio Atonement. Heritage Eagles just took the kickoff. Heritage 37, Atonement 6. Second quarter.
I think that's 3:42 left.
So yeah, I was talking to Coach a while ago. He's brought up that this is kind of like it was when Heritage years ago had the generators running the lights and a portable scoreboard. And
oh yeah.
Sometimes you get the portable scoreboard and whoever you rent it from doesn't always put in new light bulbs. Lefty out for the pass.
Oh, right through Trace's hands.
Trace Johns, he's linebacker back in coverage. Second and 15 Atonement.
Nice pressure that time by the Heritage defensive line. Number 5 on the carry and number 12, Trace Johns on the tackle.
It's Mason Wentland.
Bringing up third and about 12 on the 23-yard line.
Like Trace Johns coming out for a breather. Brooklyn Parsons in for the linebacker position, taking the spot.
Be some good reps for Brooklyn. Brooklyn plays a lot of defensive end, plays a little bit of corner, and now he's coming in at linebacker.
Pass intended for Wentland. It's incomplete. Fourth down for Atonement and long again.
Looks like there's a timeout on the field. Nope.
It sounds like it, but they're going to keep the game going. Fourth and long for Atonement. Looks like they're back to punt. Michael Cantu. Nope. It's Ian Pro. Nice backspin for Heritage.
I wonder if Ian's a golfer.
It looks like it. He's had a couple of them with some good backspin.
Man, he's dropping that sand wedge right there at about 60 yards. And it's sticking.
He's got to have to go repair the ball mark over there on the at the 30-yard line. Heritage taking over 1st and 15.
(37-6). 2:35 left in the second quarter. Heritage on top.
Low snap. Oh, nice pitch.
Nice job by Tristan Roberts. Good awareness. Let's see what
Brooklyn Parsons.
Brooklyn Parsons.
That's a touchdown, Coach.
Man, what recognition there by Tristan Roberts. Great job, Tristan.
They had him down for the count, and he just right at the last second pitched it off.
Saw Brooklyn right there, and Brooklyn took off.
I just got a glance from Coach Parsons. He had a big smile on his face, proud of his son playing, and that was a great play.
Nice job.
37 plus 6. 43.
Brooklyn looked pretty good on that play. I know at the beginning of the season he had a little quad injury.
Yep.
It looked like no effects of a quad injury on that run.
Yeah, he was good to go there.
He looked good. I'm saying Trace Johns is going to get the ball. What do you say?
I guarantee that would be a good call. But
uh-oh, what happened? False start?
That's the same song, second verse. We did the same thing last time for the PAT. Last time they only got about 6 or 7 yards. Let's see if we can get 8 yards and get an extra point.
I know Coach Shipman will point out these little plays on film tomorrow. These little penalties and these little miscues.
Well, I'm sure it's frustrating too when he sends the play in. Just run the same play I called last time and execute this time. See if they run it again. And Trace.
Back to
Brooklyn Parsons, yep. I'll say touch an extra point for one. Is that 38-6 Heritage? No, 44.
44-6.
44-6 Heritage. 2:11 left to go in the first half. We'll be right back on FBG.live after this commercial break.
DR Welding and Construction is the Texas Hill Country's choice for metal buildings using #1 American-made materials. They are fully insured for your protection and peace of mind. If you're in need of a metal building, a horse barn, airplane hangar, warehouse, equipment shed, barn dominium, or a business, DR Welding and Construction, 830-997-1058. On the web, drweldinginc.com. Quality and craftsmanship make the difference at DR Welding and Construction.
Creek Street Dental utilizes the latest technologies in dental care. Dr. McBride has been specially trained to offer the Hill Country sedation dentistry. Anxious patients can sleep through oral surgery in a private room with family nearby. Their CBCT machine provides near silent imaging, making possible the most painless and effective treatments. iTero technology allows virtual manipulation and modeling, so no more gagging on impression trays. Call 830-990-1178 for the best in your family's dental health today.
We're back live at San Antonio Atonement. Heritage football, 44-6 Heritage. 2 minutes left to go in the first half. If you just joined us from commercial break, Heritage just kicked out of bounds. Atonement took the penalty, 1st and 15. Atonement.
What about the 35-yard line?
Is that how they do it? 20 yard from the 20-yard line, 15 yards for out of bounds? Or what's the option? Re-kick it?
Re-kick it or
5 yards further back and re-kick.
Right. A little bit looks like a false start.
Yep. Atonement.
Looks like with the defensive personnel group in that formation, my Atonement kind of mixed Heritage up a little bit as far as what their coverage is, but looks like they're getting it all squared away.
First and 20, Atonement.
And trips right formation. They're going to run it weak. That's a missed tackle by number 23, Trace Atkinson.
Gabriel Wentland on the carry. So we got Gabriel and Mason. Same last name, both freshmen. Not sure if they're twins, related. They look about the same height. That's 5 and 15, so Gabriel and Mason don't rhyme like most twins' names, but not sure what rhymes with Gabriel. If he was born first. There he goes, around the right side on the pitch.
Oh, hey, nice job there by number 3, Jake Roberts, on the tackle.
He's been getting a lot of action on offense. Now he's getting some defensive tackles. What's neat about watching some of these Grizzlies, some of those guys are pretty small, little skinny kids, and they're getting a chance to play football. And a lot of times you think of football players, these big, muscular, strong guys, and it's neat to see. So you don't have to be big to play. You just got to want to play and get your head in there.
Ooh, who made that?
Trace Johns.
Trace Johns.
Yeah.
When in doubt, just say Trace Johns. He's doing a great job tonight.
But some of these guys are pretty small kids, and they're getting after it, playing, getting a chance to mix it up.
We have 4th and about 17 or 18.
Yep. Less than a minute, clock's winding down. In the punt formation, Ian Pro looks like he's about to punt for Atonement.
Man, he can make that ball come back.
Another sandwich. Yep, that's what it looks like.
All right, 36 seconds left. 44-6.
We're going to stay here on the stand on the game tonight, or this no commercial break. We are still live with FBG.live. Heritage 1st and 15. Where are we at? At the 15-yard line. 36 seconds left. 44-6. Heritage.
Heritage in tight formation. Tristan Roberts, quarterback. Oh, wait.
Jake Roberts. Jake Roberts.
Nice job, Jake.
Touchdown. You see those moves at the line of scrimmage? He dodged and weaved a couple of guys, and he was gone. Touchdown, Heritage.
That's about, a 65-yard run?
Yep. 65 and 15 makes 80. 50-6 Heritage. 22.5 seconds left.
The all-important point.
The 1 point.
Little scenarios like this is where you can try to simulate the importance of it. Importance of trying to get one more point to execute.
Trace Johns takes a snap. Run the
nice
ball.
block there by Trace.
Is that no? It wasn't Trace Johns. That was who was that?
Number 3.
Jake Roberts
ran it in, but Trace had a great lead block.
That makes it 51-6. What's the math on that, Coach?
45.
That's 45. What does 45 mean? For those of you watching at home,
if in six-man football, if you're up by 45 points at halftime or later, the game is called. The 45-point mercy rule, as it's known. As long as Heritage gets a stop now.
Well, yep, it didn't take long to score in six-man. We've already seen that tonight. A lot of one-play drives with touchdown.
And we've seen for Atonement, number 5, Mason Wentland, and number 15, Gabriel Wentland, being able to
see, we're kicking off. Who's got kicking off?
Number 21, Finn Sawtell.
Short kick from Finn.
Oh! Almost.
Is that kick picked up by Trace Johns or not?
I think so.
There's a little scuffle there for the ball, and looks like I'm not sure who's got the ball.
I think Heritage recovered.
Yeah, that was number 8, David Enriquez, one of the seniors from Atonement. He just didn't get the handle on it. Recovered by Trace Johns, 1st and 15 Heritage.
Looks like they'll take a knee. Victory formation.
Tristan Roberts
There
takes
we
a
go.
knee.
And folks, that should do it. 51-6 as time runs out. You were watching Heritage Eagles football on FBG.live. We will go to a commercial break and be right back right after this.
From a foundation of Christian compassion, Cornerstone Clinic is committed to the care of the whole patient and the whole family. With locations in Fredericksburg and Comfort, Cornerstone Clinic board-certified physicians and nurse practitioners practice broad-spectrum medicine for patients of all ages. Evidence-based medicine coming from caring hands and a family-oriented philosophy. Our patients trust Cornerstone Clinic as their medical home. Cornerstone Clinic, health care for the whole family.
Welcome back to San Antonio Atonement. 45 rule for Heritage tonight against San Antonio Atonement, 51-6. Both teams lined up at midfield, which is tradition with Heritage, and I guess a lot of TAPS teams. The teams line up, and the coaches get a chance to address each team and talk about what the game was like tonight, and they'll probably circle up and have prayer. But with some new restrictions with COVID, they may not be able to hold hands and pray, but they'll opportunity for the coaches to encourage each team and build them up as they go forward. I know we've got Heritage has a game against San Marcos Hill Country next week at Heritage. It'll be 7:30 next Friday night, the 13th.
And that will be on FBG.live.
Yes, it will be. So if you're watching the game tonight, we'll be back on FBG.live next week against San Marcos Hill Country, which will be our last district game. And that game should ensure the Heritage wins district championship there.
Right.
These next 2 games are going to be
I guess
pretty easy.
I guess officially tonight's win secures the district championship for Heritage, because if they would lose next week, they'd beaten the other one-loss teams, which would have been Summit and Bracken.
Yep, exactly.
So they have the tiebreaker over it. So
So once again, folks, we'd like to thank you for joining in us tonight on FBG.Live against Heritage against Atonement, 51-6. Next week, 7:30 game time, 7:15 online, FBG.Live. Heritage hosting San Marcos Hill Country, final district game of the season.